What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is day number 17. I'm going to start this off with a bit of a call to action. If you're enjoying these videos and you like seeing the daily updates and seeing how the account is progressing, please consider giving the channel a subscription, a like on the video, and a comment if you want to know a little bit of information, you want to have a little bit of a chat, you want to pose a question, or you just want to tell me something, whatever it is. Feel free to do so. I'm trying to get to about 10 subs and just sort of see how long that takes. But enough out of that, let's get into the video. Today has been really good for the account. I actually encountered something that I did not think that I would do so soon. Little bit surprising considering I have been fairly careful with what I have been doing on this account. The one thing that I've noticed throughout this entire time that I've been playing this game for the last, as I said, this is day number 17 now. What I've noticed is that the account levels have come so much quicker than what they have before. I have played this game before, just casually, but it was a very long time ago. When I say that, it was right around the game when the game first came out. So it was on an old Samsung Galaxy 4, I think it was, or whatever it was called. It was like a brand new game at that time. So it has been so much time since that, and I never thought I'd come back to it. But I remember it taking a long time to progress the ranks in that game. I think I got, in that version of the game, I think I got to maybe like level 20 or something. So it wasn't anything crazy. But the account has progressed so quickly this time because I think there's a lot of mechanics that are going through at the moment that allow people to progress a lot quicker. Like if you have a look at some of these quests, this one's an old one. I'm waiting to do this one still. Not this one. It is... Oh, where is it? This one. Train 3 light side characters to level 71. And if you have a look there, it gives 17,000 account experience. 17,000 experience is enough to level my account. Well, if I got it here, it would pretty much level it 3 times or very close to. So it's, unless it jumps up again from there, I don't know. But like that is a huge jump in progression considering doing all of my dailies and like using my energy like as much as I can. Sometimes I use the gems. You'll notice my gems haven't changed that much. Doesn't really progress the account anymore. It's a combination of just continually keep logging in and doing it that is getting these account levels up. And then the objectives, the quests are really pushing it across the line. But it's still really quick. I didn't expect to be here 17 days into the game. And this is what has led to the predicament that I'm in currently. Let's go into my characters. I'm going to show you. First things first, I have a small announcement. Zeb has hit finally gear level 8. So first gear level 8 on the account. Not really that crazy of a milestone, but impressive because it has taken a while to actually get here. The other thing is too, most of my characters now, except for Kanan on my Phoenix squad, are level 70, which is good. The problem I have, and it's a problem that I'm going to have now for the foreseeable future, is because the account has progressed so quickly, I have found that I have run out of a resource. And that resource, for an experienced player, you tell me if you have a look just on this screen here. Can you tell me what resource I'm missing? If you said credits, you would be correct. So it costs 1 million credits to get a 6-star character to level 7-star. And right now I have 866,000 credits, which means I now have to wait, obviously, to be able to push Zeb across to the 7 stars. He will certainly be the first character out of any of the other ones that I push across to 7 stars, but Chopper and Hera are in a pretty similar situation. There's going to become a point where they are both going to be sitting there waiting to go to 7 stars. I am currently working on Captain Rex. I'm just doing his 5 battles a day at the moment. I'm just going to try and unlock him slowly. Don't really want to be spending crystals and too much energy trying to get him at this point because I've put so much investment into the top 5 characters there. But I need another 1 million credits in order to actually get this to happen. Now, the problem is that you'll have a look down here. Like, I was thinking about building that Imperial team, the Imperial Trooper team. Stark is here that he can actually be promoted and it's going to cost me 250,000 credits to even consider it. And when I'm trying to work towards Palpatine, then now I'm left with a choice. It's actually really odd. I never thought I would actually hit. Like I expected at one point I would run into a shortage of credits, but so soon. The other problem is too is of course Tarkin is also in that position. If we have a look, it's not necessarily Tarkin's group. It is the colonels here. If we have a look here, actually, Tarkin's not even part of this group. But if you have a look at this group here, I don't have a lot of these groups to make this Imperial Trooper. I don't have a lot of these characters to make this Imperial Trooper group. This is going to be a long-term commitment at this point. And it's unfortunate because I really wanted to try them out. I actually saw a good, I think she's down here as well, an Iden Verso team, the main character of Star Wars Battlefront 2. I thought that she would be interesting to try as well, if I can find her. There she is. I thought this team would be good as well. But the thing is, it's like I can't do this at this point in time. Now, it's not as bad as what it sounds. I'm dramatizing it a little bit because I am just a little bit, I suppose, surprised that I ran out of credits so quickly. But this is going to take me some time to actually get. And I suppose, if anything, what it does is make me drive towards it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put those there. I'm just going to leave it as default for now. I'll change it later. But it just means that like this proves that point of managing your resources is really, really important. And to be fair, I thought we had not done too bad a job on this account. As you can see, my top two tiers are fairly heavily kitted out and spec'd. Dark Trooper, again, pretty heavy. Everyone else, you'll see a couple of blues there, but most of them are just like level 20, and I've just sort of ranked them up until they're green, and that's it. Probably shouldn't have done that now in hindsight, but I don't really think it would have made that much difference in terms of how much I would actually be able to draw upon now. If anything, I might be able to get Zeb and perhaps Colonel Stark up a rank. I don't see the point in using Colonel Stark at the moment, but it's certainly, I don't think it would be Zeb and Tarkin. So it's just a really bizarre position. In saying that though, it's okay. Like, we know that it's going to take some time to obviously get this through, but it's just a long process. It's just a long process now. This is where the grind truly begins, and I'm here for it. I must admit, I am here for it. I've had a good time with this game. The more I play it, I actually find this game gets better with time, even though it slows down. I think the enjoyment factor of this game is really just getting to, I would say, around about this point. We have a decent team where you can actually pick and choose like some fights. You know that you can at least get through most of it. And now that you've got a good baseline, now you can start to expand out a little bit and start to work with what you have. So I'm really looking forward to trying to push through and get as many extra characters as I can. I don't know how long it's going to take to actually get that to happen, because obviously limited resources, can't really push them too far at the moment because it's going to take a lot of resources, even just something basically like credits, to get them to where they need to be. So we're sort of in that position where we're going to have to make do with what we've got. And again, I'm sort of glad that I worked on getting the Phoenix Squad up. It gives me plenty of opportunities to actually build what I need. So there is that at the very least. But it is what it is. This game is just designed in such a way where they want you to understand that they'll give you some good stuff, and then from there, they won't necessarily take it away. They'll just slow it down. They'll slow it down and go, okay, if you really want to work towards it, it's going to take you some time. And I'm going to say something that might upset a few people, but it's kind of funny because this is the game that EA says, this is a game that EA doesn't really advertise that heavily, at least from what I've seen. But if you look at Star Wars Battlefront 2, they're like, oh, you can earn stuff and it's like pride and accomplishment. I think this is a better game than Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I didn't really expect that I would say, because obviously the production value in Battlefront 2 is a lot higher, at least what I would imagine it to be. Whereas this this just harkens back to some good turn-based RPG strategy games. And yet I'm finding myself enjoying it a lot more than what I ever did with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Especially, like, the debacle aside with all the loot boxes and all that sort of stuff, this game has just been a lot more enjoyable. The strategy in it is simplistic, but it's just really fun. And it just allows people to play it at their own leisure and know that they can just sort of work on that, getting their favorite characters. They can just push through as much as they can. I mean, what else do you want? Really, I just sort of sit there and I go, oh, this is good. I can just do what I need to do, and I can have a bit of fun at the same time. So you can see here, we're just pushing through some battles. I actually didn't think I was going to win this one, but it's coming out in our favor at the moment, which is good. I'm now going to have to try and I've got to get this buff off Kanan. Once I get this buff off Kanan, I think we'll be laughing because we're going to go for Ezra, and then we're going to go for Zeb. Kanan is not too big of a threat. He's just got a lot of health, and he's able to mitigate quite a bit of his own damage with his ability. We have taken down Hera, so it shouldn't take too long to get him down. It's just more about getting that buff off of him. Once that buff disappears, we'll be laughing, and we can turn more of our attacks towards other units. It might even be worth just to try and take him down at this point, but considering it looks like that buff's disappearing. Is it going to disappear next turn? I don't know. Oh, I can take it off here. So now it might be worth taking on Ezra. But at the same time too, oh, yeah. Same time too, like, Kanan, oh, Kanan's got his shield back. Okay. No, at this point now it's worth taking down Ezra. Oh, we dodged. Just awesome. And we got to avoid Hera getting hit, so we'll put the taunt there. Put an extra shield on Hera so she stays alive. Attack Ezra. And we got to get him down now. It's not going to happen on this attack. We might be able to... Oh. See, Ezra just used this ability. And we should be able to take him down now. Yes. Oh, we missed. Okay, now he goes down. He's still alive. Come on, man. There we go. All right, take that off. We don't want that. We're going to hit him fairly hard. We've got 48 seconds. I reckon we can make it happen. At this point, I think we should just going to focus. We're just going to focus Kanan. We're just going to go hard. Focus Kanan. Get him down. I think we've got enough. These two guys aren't that strong, so we should be able to take down Kanan without having to stress too much. Just go. Just go. Come on. Hit him down. Oh, that shield regeneration is just crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it full well. Like, Kanan is a really good unit. And he does keep the team alive, and this is going to be edged out into a draw, which is a shame, like, because I get 5-minute timer. I don't want to be doing this forever, but just let me win it on my own terms. But oh well. that was good. Like, I really like that. It shows that the teams were good, and they were evenly matched as well. Like, the difference in our power really wasn't that much, so that was really good. But all in all, that's where I sort of am with the account right now. I'm sort of just now working towards getting to the higher tiers. I have tried to get Palpatine once. I tried it just to see if I could manage it. I can't manage it yet. I actually want to unlock him on video, but it's just going to take a little bit more time. Really, really happy with how it's turned out. The one thing I've been trying to get into also before I finish up is fleet battles. Fleet battles have been interesting, despite the fact that we are... Oops, I've gone to the character sheet. Despite the fact that we are at level like 60 and 65 with some of these ships, it doesn't feel like they're that strong at the moment. It's because they're like 1 and 2 stars. I haven't really invested a lot of time into it. And I know a lot of people will turn around and go, well, you need to. But I don't know. I just haven't at the moment. Again, it's not that it's bad. I've been really working on my characters because I want to try and unlock as much as I can. But perhaps this is somewhere I need to spend a little bit more time. But as you can see, like, I don't have a lot of ships at the moment. I'm still missing quite a few of them. Should probably look up how they turn out. But that's going to be in the next video, I imagine. We might look at it tomorrow and just sort of see what we can find. But then again, that's it. Again, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing if you enjoy listening to even just some of it. It really helps out the channel, helps get it out there. I really want to be able to have this as like an archive, people can come back and have a look at it and go, oh, look how much this account's grown in X amount of days, or however many, like however long this video series lasts. I'm not looking to give it up anytime soon. I've really been enjoying it, as I've said plenty of times before. So subscribe, like, again, leave a comment. Let's have a conversation, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.